Sometimes the biggest threat to your brain and heart is the one you can't feel at all. Picture your arteries, those narrow, winding highways carrying oxygen-rich blood every single day. Now, imagine them slowly becoming stiff and clogged over the years. No pain, no warning, completely silent. For many people over 60, signs like high blood pressure, tingling in the hands or feet, or that constant chill in your extremities aren't just normal parts of aging. They're silent warnings that something might be blocking the flow. But here's the good news. You have more control than you think. With just a few simple changes to what you eat and drink, you can help keep your arteries clear, your blood flowing freely, and your brain performing at its best. And in today's video, I'll share 7 everyday foods and 1 special morning drink that can help clear your leg arteries and improve circulation, all backed by solid science. Some of them are probably sitting in your kitchen right now. So stay with me until the very end, because not only will I reveal this powerful drink, but I'll also explain exactly how to use it to get the best results. And of course, take a moment to subscribe to the Longevity channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future content on living longer, healthier, and better. Salmon, the ocean's treasure for your arteries. Straight from the ocean to your plate, salmon is so much more than a delicious fish. It's truly one of nature's greatest gifts to your health, especially if you want to keep your arteries clear and your brain sharp. The secret lies in omega-3 fatty acids, healthy fats that science has been studying for decades. According to the American Heart Association, regular omega-3 consumption helps lower triglyceride levels, reduce inflammation in blood vessel walls, prevent platelets from clumping together into dangerous blood clots. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. Omega-3s are like premium oil, keeping all the gears running smoothly. Without them, everything tends to stiffen, slow down, and wear out over time. But here's something most people don't know. Not all salmon delivers the same benefits. Wild Alaskan salmon lives in cold, clean waters, feeding on crustaceans and small fish, which gives it more omega-3s, less saturated fat, and lower risk of heavy metal contamination. Its flesh is naturally firmer and has a deep color thanks to astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant. Farm-raised salmon, grown in tanks or sea cages, fed processed pellets, generally has less omega-3 and more total fat and may contain traces of antibiotics used during farming. Its color often comes from pigments added to the feed. Whenever possible, choose wild Alaskan salmon. Not only is it more nutritious, but you'll also be eating a fish raised in its natural environment without the same concerns about additives or farming practices. And the best part is, it's incredibly versatile. Steam it, bake it, or grill it. Pair it with fresh greens, roasted vegetables, or just a squeeze of lemon. Avoid heavy frying or processed sauces, as they can undo many of the benefits. The ideal amount? About 2 to 3 servings per week, each roughly the size of your palm. Now that you know how to choose and prepare the best salmon, let's move to the next food, a sweet, vibrant fruit that works for your arteries in a completely different way. Pomegranate, nature's ruby for your arteries. When you open a pomegranate, you find tiny, bright red jewels that are almost mesmerizing. But behind their beauty lies one of the most powerful foods for keeping your arteries clear and your circulation healthy. These juicy seeds are packed with polyphenols and anthocyanins, 2 plant compounds that can transform blood vessel health. A study published in the Atherosclerosis Journal revealed that regular consumption of pure pomegranate juice can increase nitric oxide production in the body. And why does that matter? Nitric oxide works like a natural relaxant for your blood vessels, helping them widen so blood can flow more easily, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to your brain. Think of your arteries like a garden hose. Over time, if it becomes stiff or clogged, water can't flow properly. Pomegranate acts like warm water, loosening blockages and restoring flexibility to the hose. The benefits don't stop there. Pomegranate's antioxidants fight oxidative stress, which damages cells and contributes to plaque buildup inside arteries. By reducing this damage, you give your blood vessels a longer, healthier life. A fascinating experiment from the Technion Israel Institute of Technology found that people who drank pure pomegranate juice daily for just 1 year reduced the thickness of their carotid artery walls by up to 30%. That's a meaningful improvement that can directly lower stroke risk. How to enjoy it? Eat the seeds fresh. Add them to salads for a burst of flavor and color. Blend them into a smoothie. Drink pure, 100% natural juice with no added sugar. Pro tip: if peeling a pomegranate feels like too much work, try the water bowl method. Cut it in half, submerge it in a bowl of water, and gently loosen the seeds with your fingers. The pith will float and the seeds will sink, quick and mess-free. And now that we've talked about this jewel of nature, let's move to the next food, one that comes from the garden, has a bold flavor, and works quietly to keep your heart and brain performing at their best: arugula. The arugula may not get as much attention as spinach or kale, but this peppery-tasting leaf is a true treasure for keeping your arteries open and your brain well-nourished. The secret lies in arugula's natural nitrates. When you consume these compounds, your body converts them into nitric oxide, the same molecule we talked about with pomegranate. And that means more relaxed blood vessels, better blood flow, and more oxygen reaching your brain. Researchers at the University of Exeter in the UK discovered that eating nitrate-rich vegetables like arugula can lower blood pressure within just a few hours after consumption. But arugula doesn't stop there. It's rich in vitamin K, which helps prevent calcium buildup in the arteries, keeping it in your bones where it belongs. It contains folate, which helps reduce homocysteine levels, an amino acid linked to blood vessel damage when elevated. How to enjoy it? Raw in fresh salads to enjoy its full peppery flavor, with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and lemon to enhance its artery opening effect. Lightly sautéed with garlic and olive oil to mellow its flavor without destroying nutrients. Pro tip: arugula is most potent when fresh, so buy it in small amounts and use it within a few days. And if you want to supercharge its effects, pair it with beets or citrus fruits, the perfect duo for boosting nitric oxide production. Now that we've covered this powerful leaf, let's move to the next food, creamy, delicious, and a master at lowering cholesterol while protecting your arteries. Avocado, the creamy guardian of your arteries. Avocado may be a star on trendy brunch menus, but it's much more than just a pretty plate. This creamy fruit is a true ally in keeping cholesterol under control and protecting both your arteries and your brain. The secret lies in its monounsaturated fats, known as MUFAs, which help to lower LDL, or bad cholesterol, that clogs and hardens arteries, and raise HDL, or good cholesterol, that acts like a natural cleaner for your blood vessels. When this balance tips in the right direction, your blood flows more easily, delivering oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, including to your brain. And there's more. Avocados are rich in potassium, an essential mineral that balances sodium levels and helps keep blood pressure in check. They contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that fights oxidative stress and keeps arteries flexible and strong. How to add it to your diet? Sliced over whole grain toast or salads. Mashed into guacamole. Cubed with tomatoes, onions, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Used as a substitute for mayonnaise in sandwiches for creaminess without the unhealthy fats.
A note of caution: avocados are healthy but calorie-dense. The ideal portion is half an avocado per day, enough to get all the benefits without going overboard. Always choose ripe fruit that yields slightly to gentle pressure. They're more flavorful and have that buttery texture everyone loves. Now that we've covered this creamy protector of your arteries, let's move on to the next food. Tiny in size, but huge in artery protection. Chia seeds, tiny in size, huge in artery protection. At first glance, chia seeds might seem insignificant, but don't be fooled. They're a true superfood for keeping your arteries clean and your brain sharp. These tiny seeds are packed with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, which help reduce inflammation and protect the walls of your blood vessels. They're also one of the best sources of soluble fiber, which works like a sponge in your digestive system, absorbing excess cholesterol and carrying it out before it can settle in your arteries. Studies published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism show that diets rich in soluble fiber can lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and triglycerides, two major threats to cardiovascular health. And there's more. Chia seeds also contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that fights oxidative stress. They help keep arteries more flexible and resistant to plaque buildup. How to add them to your diet? Mixed into yogurt or oatmeal, sprinkled over salads, blended into smoothies, soaked in water or plant-based milk to form a gel, perfect for healthy puddings or as an egg substitute in recipes. Pro tip: chia absorbs a lot of liquid, so it's best to soak it before eating. This makes it easier to digest and helps your body absorb its nutrients more effectively. A good ratio is 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water, letting it sit for about 15 minutes. Now that we've covered this tiny giant of nutrition, let's move on to the next ingredient, the liquid gold of the Mediterranean, famous for its heart and artery protecting benefits: extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil, the liquid gold of the Mediterranean. Nicknamed liquid gold by Mediterranean cultures, extra virgin olive oil is far more than just flavor. It's a powerful protector of your arteries and a true ally for brain health. Unlike refined oils, extra virgin olive oil is cold-pressed, without heat or chemicals, preserving its precious polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation and shield blood vessel walls from oxidative damage. This anti-inflammatory effect is so remarkable that one of the most famous cardiovascular studies, PREDIMED, conducted in Spain, conducted thousands of people and found that those who regularly consumed extra virgin olive oil had a lower risk of stroke and better heart health. In addition, olive oil contains monounsaturated fats that help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and increase HDL, good cholesterol. Acts like a lubricant for your arteries, helping maintain flexibility and smooth blood flow. Improves brain oxygenation, supporting memory and cognitive function. How to add it to your routine? Drizzle over salads and raw vegetables. Use to finish hot dishes, preserving its properties. Mix into healthy dressings and dips. Sauté at low to medium heat, never high, to avoid degrading its beneficial compounds. Quality tip: always choose oil labeled extra virgin, preferably stored in dark glass bottles to protect from light damage. A slightly peppery taste is a sign of high-quality polyphenols at work. Now that we've explored the liquid gold of the Mediterranean, it's time to talk about an ingredient that literally turns up the heat on your circulation and gives your arteries an extra boost: the cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper, the heat that boosts your circulation. Cayenne pepper isn't just a spicy seasoning, it's a true ally for blood circulation and artery health. Its power comes from capsaicin, the compound responsible for its signature heat. Capsaicin works directly on the walls of your blood vessels, helping them relax and widen, which improves blood flow and increases the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to your brain. This isn't just a feeling. Studies published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation show that capsaicin stimulates the release of nitric oxide, the same powerful vasodilator we saw with pomegranate and arugula. The result is smoother circulation and more flexible arteries, less prone to dangerous blockages. In addition, Cayenne pepper has anti-inflammatory properties that help reduce chronic irritation in vessel walls, may help lower blood pressure, slightly boosts metabolism, aiding in weight management, an important factor for keeping arteries clear. How to add it to your diet? Sprinkle a pinch over soups, eggs, or roasted vegetables. Mix into citrus juices or smoothies for a surprising kick. Add to marinades and homemade sauces. Pro tip: if you're not used to spicy foods, start small. Even a tiny amount can bring benefits, and gradually increasing your intake allows your body to adapt without discomfort. Now that we've fired up your circulation with cayenne pepper, let's wrap up this journey with a powerful morning ritual, a simple drink with a profound effect on artery and brain health. Morning drink: lemon, ginger, and turmeric, a ritual for your arteries. Imagine starting your day with a drink that wakes up your circulation, reduces inflammation, and protects your arteries before breakfast. That's exactly what this simple yet powerful combination delivers: lemon, ginger, and turmeric. Each ingredient plays a unique and essential role. Lemon, rich in vitamin C, it works as a powerful antioxidant, protecting vessel walls from oxidative damage and strengthening the collagen that keeps arteries elastic. It also helps balance cholesterol by reducing LDL oxidation. Ginger contains active compounds like gingerol and shogalol, which improve circulation, reduce clot formation, and calm inflammation in vessel walls. This ensures that oxygen-rich blood reaches your brain more efficiently. Turmeric, its superstar compound curcumin, is known for its deep anti-inflammatory effects. Studies, including those published in the American Journal of Cardiology, suggest it helps prevent artery narrowing and reduces fat buildup in the blood. How to prepare? Warm about 200 milliliters of water, not boiling. Squeeze in half a fresh lemon. Add 1 teaspoon of grated ginger. Stir in half a teaspoon of turmeric powder or fresh turmeric if available. Mix well, and if desired, add a pinch of black pepper to boost curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Drink in the morning, preferably on an empty stomach or before light exercise to give your circulation an extra boost. Extra tip: the secret is consistency. Drinking this daily over time may improve your energy, warm up cold hands and feet, and even sharpen your thinking. Now that we've covered all the foods and this one powerful drink, let's wrap up with an inspiring closing that reminds us how small daily choices can completely transform the health of our arteries and brain. So there you have it, 7 powerful foods and one special morning drink that together can transform your artery health and keep your brain sharp and active for years to come. We're not talking about radical changes or extreme diets here. We're talking about small, daily choices, simple and delicious, that over time create a profound impact on your health. Every meal is an opportunity to invest in your future. Every sip and every bite can be a gift to your heart, your brain, and your overall quality of life. And if you want to dive even deeper into this topic and learn practical recipes, combinations, and tips to keep your arteries clear and your circulation strong, I've prepared a special ebook. It's a complete, easy-to-follow guide, and it's available for a symbolic price. The link is right below this video. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's self-love. Your body is your home for life. Treat it with care, and it will reward you with energy, mental clarity, and vitality. I'll see you in the next video here on longevity. Until then, stay healthy and live well.